open your physical eyes directly to the gentle, pristine, and beautifully unfiltered light of this brand new morning dawn, and feel the tremendous, invisible, yet intensely palpable field of cosmic potential that completely surrounds your entire biological and spiritual existence in this very unique, unrepeatable moment of cosmic time. Every single morning you wake up on this earth is not just a routine sequence of biological events, nor is it a mere physical continuation of yesterday's exhausting, stressful cycle of survival. It is a sacred, highly profound, and deliberately orchestrated cosmic invitation from the infinite universe to completely reset your internal spiritual vibration, permanently cut off the heavy, rusting, and toxic chains of inherited negative energy, and naturally realign your conscious mind to attract infinite abundance, absolute material prosperity, and unshakable inner peace into your daily reality. Zen philosophy teaches us with absolute clarity and timeless certainty that your internal mind is the ultimate architect, the primary designer, and the absolute sovereign ruler of the entire physical world you observe around you. If you choose to wake up with a human spirit heavily weighed down by yesterday's unresolved frustrations, chronic financial anxieties, toxic social interactions, or the negative, jealous projections from other wounded minds, you are accidentally painting your entire day with dark, restrictive, and exhausting colors before you even step your physical feet onto the floor. You must realize with absolute spiritual clarity right now that you possess the ultimate, unshakable sovereign authority to decide exactly what kind of energy is permitted to live inside your sacred psychological temple today. Negative energy is not a permanent curse on your life, nor is it an unalterable structural aspect of your true divine identity. It is simply a heavy, stagnant, and unconscious habit of thinking that you have accidentally practiced, accumulated, and reinforced for far too many years of your life. The ancient Zen masters often compared a person's life journey to a clear, crystalline mountain stream that flows gracefully, effortlessly, and purposefully down towards the great, infinite ocean of consciousness. Along the way, the stream will inevitably encounter dirt, falling debris, decaying leaves, and heavy, jagged rocks that temporarily disrupt its clear path and try to slow down its natural progress. A foolish, unawakened mind spends all its vital life energy fighting the stationary rocks, arguing with the toxic debris, and mourning the presence of the dirty sediment, becoming entirely stuck, bitter, and stagnant in the dark process. But a wise, fully awakened Zen mind simply recognizes that the dirt is entirely temporary. The heavy rocks are completely stationary, while the flowing, unstoppable, and powerful nature of the water is eternal, majestic, and divine. Today, we are going to consciously, systematically, and completely remove the heavy rocks of negativity from your mental stream. Take a long, exceptionally deep and deeply intentional breath, pulling the crisp, oxygen-rich, golden morning air directly into the absolute center of your chest cavity. And as you breathe out with a soft, liberating, and total sigh, imagine you are completely severing a thick, invisible cord of dark, toxic energy that has been draining your personal power, your financial growth, and your emotional stability for far too long. Let the past die completely with the darkness of the night that just ended. The mistakes you made yesterday, the financial rejections you experienced last week, the professional failures of last year, and the toxic, jealous words spoken to you by insecure minds are completely gone from the active, living fabric of current reality. They have absolutely no power over your present moment unless you consciously choose to resurrect them, feed them, and validate them through your own analytical overthinking and chronic worry. You are completely clean right now. You are a pristine white canvas waiting to receive a beautiful, inspiring new script of prosperity, peace, and absolute joy. Feel the absolute lightness expanding within your chest as you drop the heavy armor of defense. You do not need to fight the world today. You do not need to prove anything to anyone. You simply need to align your internal energy with the natural, boundless wealth of the cosmos. Listen closely to the morning stillness, embrace the beautiful emptiness, and allow your soul to step into its true divine power. As the pristine morning sun slowly, majestically rises over the highest horizon, casting its beautiful, golden, and deeply healing rays across the entire surface of the earth, allow your internal awareness to settle deeply into the profound, unalterable law of alignment and cosmic attraction. In the ultimate, piercing light of Zen wisdom, scarcity is nothing more than a psychological, optical illusion, a dark mirage created by a deeply fatigued, fearful, and heavily conditioned mind. Look closely and mindfully at the natural world that thrives so effortlessly around you. The ancient, magnificent trees do not worry about whether they will receive enough sunlight today. The vast, winding rivers do not panic about running out of fresh water, and the wild, free birds do not store seeds in absolute terror of tomorrow's hunger, inflation, or poverty. Nature operates in a continuous, effortless, and infinite state of overflow, abundance, and absolute grace because it is perfectly, seamlessly, and beautifully synchronized with the great cosmic source of life. You, beautiful soul, are a highly sophisticated, completely necessary, and deeply loved part of this very same nature. Why then do you allow your logical mind to fall repeatedly into the dark, suffocating trap of chronic scarcity thinking? When you constantly worry about what you lack, when you complain about your current financial limitations, or when you feel intense, bitter envy toward the success and wealth of others, you are actively forcefully radiating a frequency of poverty and lack into the universe. The universe, acting like a giant, flawless, and completely impartial mirror, has absolutely no choice but to reflect that exact poverty back into your physical, material circumstances. To attract wealth, to attract deep love, and to manifest professional success, you must first, without any compromise, cultivate an internal state of absolute abundance within your own soul. Abundance does not mean having millions of dollars in your bank account before you can permit yourself to smile. True abundance is the profound spiritual recognition that you are already complete, highly worthy, and infinitely rich just by being alive, breathing, and experiencing the present moment. Take another slow, deeply conscious, and powerful inhalation, pulling the vibrant golden morning energy directly into your solar plexus, the absolute center of your personal power, your manifestation, and your unshakable confidence. As you exhale, feel your mind shifting permanently from a state of limitation to a state of absolute, limitless, cosmic overflow. Refuse to participate in the negative, exhausting conversations of the world today. When the people around you speak of scarcity, fear, economic doom, or failure, protect your psychological space with an unshakable armor of Zen silence. You do not belong to the low frequency of panic. Your soul belongs to the high frequency of growth, expansion, and infinite cosmic wealth. Recognize with supreme confidence that every obstacle placed in your path today is not a personal attack on your life, but a fierce, necessary spiritual test to see if you will choose fear or if you will choose trust. Choose trust. Trust the quiet, unseen cosmic forces that are working relentlessly behind the scenes to orchestrate your success, bring the right opportunities to your door, and align your life path with prosperity. You are a magnetic center for good things today, a lightning rod for miracles, and a vessel for infinite wealth. The true master of Zen always keeps his mind like a perfectly still, clear, and unblemished mountain lake that reflects all things perfectly: the beautiful clouds, the flying birds, the jagged rocks, but catches, holds, and retains absolutely none of them. When a negative, toxic person approaches you today with an aura of anger, jealousy, judgment, or harsh criticism, understand with deep psychological maturity that their negativity is nothing more than a reflection of their own internal suffering, unresolved trauma, and profound confusion. It has absolutely nothing to do with your true worth as a human being, nor can it ever define your true capacity for success. If you allow their toxic words to make you angry, if you react with defensive arguments, you are accidentally drinking their poison and allowing them to control your sacred internal state. True spiritual power, true Bhakti armor, is the ability to look directly at negativity and remain completely unshakable, smiling with deep compassion, because you know with absolute certainty that nothing external can ever stain your true divine nature. Imagine your personal energy field today as a beautiful, glowing, and intensely vibrant golden shield that completely incinerates, dissolves, and neutralizes any toxic vibrations, insults, or stressful demands before they can even touch your skin. You are stepping out of the small, defensive, and perpetually terrified ego mind, and you are stepping fully into the vast, majestic glory of your higher self. From this higher perspective, you realize with absolute clarity that there is no competition in this universe. There is plenty of room, plenty of wealth, and plenty of love for everyone to thrive, bloom, and manifest their highest destiny. Stop comparing your unique, beautiful journey to the heavily curated timelines and social images of other people. Your path is uniquely yours, designed with absolute mathematical precision by cosmic intelligence to facilitate your unique spiritual awakening and material prosperity. Feel the heavy, exhausting weight of social comparison completely falling off your shoulders this morning. You are entirely free to create a life of absolute prosperity on your own terms. Take a slow, gentle, and deep breath, feeling your heart space expanding wide with an overwhelming, unstoppable sense of gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate cosmic accelerator. It is the master key that instantly unlocks the golden gates of universal wealth. When you are deeply, authentically grateful for the simple breath in your lungs, the roof over your head, and the fresh morning before you, you send a powerful, undeniable signal to the universe that you are ready to receive even greater gifts, larger financial flows, and deeper blessings. Walk through this day with the posture of a king or a queen, not out of arrogant, fragile pride, but out of a deep, quiet, and unshakable certainty that the entire universe is backing your steps, supporting your dreams, and guiding your actions. You are fully capable of turning any dark situation into a brilliant victory today. Let the light of your awakening spirit shine so brightly that it naturally dissolves any shadows of doubt, lack, or anxiety from your mind. You are entering a zone of absolute financial, mental, and emotional overflow. Trust the ancient, deeply rooted, and completely natural laws of the great cosmos to hold your entire physical and spiritual life in perfect mathematical balance while you walk courageously through the active hours of this day without demanding any frantic mental interference or stressful overthinking from your tired human intellect. You do not need to worry or lose your current peace over the heavy challenges, complicated meetings, or unpredictable events of this afternoon, for the eternal present moment will always provide its own deep strength, inner resilience, and unexpected solutions exactly when you arrive there in real time, right now, in this absolute, pristine freshness of the early morning peak. Your only divine purpose and spiritual assignment is to completely dissolve your internal resistance into this infinite warm blanket of restorative, cosmic peace. Let the absolute silence of the morning systematically, gently soothe every single remaining friction, hidden tension, and psychological alarm inside your delicate nervous system. Feel yourself floating effortlessly, weightlessly, and safely in a great, bottomless ocean of absolute security, divine abundance, and cosmic protection. The negative, heavy thoughts of financial scarcity are becoming increasingly distant. The judgmental voices of an aggressive society are slowing down to a complete halt, and the empty space between your active thoughts is growing wider, deeper, and infinitely more profound with every passing second of this meditation. Sink much deeper into that spacious, beautiful quietness. Drift much further into the golden, radiating light where no historical worries, anxiety, or debts can ever follow your consciousness. Surrender your entire being completely to the deep, beautiful, and deeply healing ocean of infinite abundance and prosperity. Realize with absolute clarity that you are an integral, completely necessary, and beautifully designed expression of this infinite cosmic tapestry. The brilliant morning stars are fading into the bright blue sky above your room, completely unburdened by the temporary weather and dark, heavy storm clouds of yesterday. In this very moment, you are fully, unconditionally allowed by the universe to be completely imperfect. You are allowed to be wonderfully human, to have flaws, and to grow at your own natural pace. You are allowed to live deeply, beautifully, and dangerously free without feeling a single ounce of guilt, unworthiness, or past shame. Let the rhythmic, slow, and wave-like motion of your breathing become your sacred morning anchor. Each slow, deep inhalation brings down a massive, powerful wave of cooling, golden light that sweeps gracefully through your entire biological system, washing away the toxic accumulation of daily cortisol, mental anxiety, and exhausting self-doubt. Each gentle, relaxed exhalation carries away the old biographical stories, the heavy social expectations, and the tight, rigid control you have been desperately maintaining all week long. Your biological cells are completely regenerating. Your mind is beautifully clearing, and your true spirit is returning to its original, pristine state of absolute, peaceful readiness for wealth and success. There is no past to fear, and there is no future to mourn in this sacred space. There is only the peaceful, eternal now. Trust the profound, unseen flow of the sacred cosmic intelligence. Allow your consciousness to step off the spinning wheel of active overthinking and slip gracefully into the deep, bright, and highly restorative waters of profound inner wisdom. Wake up now, let go of everything that drains you, and awaken fully renewed in the light of a fresh dawn. As your awareness glides deeper into the morning quiet, feel the structural tension completely melting out of your physical muscles. Let your spine feel light, aligned, and powerful. Feel the cosmic energy holding your frame completely. You have walked a very long, difficult road yesterday. You have met many complex obligations, and you have carried heavy burdens for other people. Now, the universe demands that you lay those heavy objects on the floor. You do not need to think about your long-term goals, your complicated bills, or your social image while you are wrapped in the golden light of the morning. Let your brain slow down its frequency, moving from active analytical thinking to a peaceful, deep, and unbroken state of absolute clarity. You are entering the realm of complete restoration, where the healing energy of the universe repairs every single cell in your body. Let go of the old scarcity narrative completely. Let your hands rest perfectly limp, open, and still by your side, completely empty of all the heavy things, responsibilities, and emotional demands you had to hold, manage, organize, and fix throughout the long, exhausting hours of the previous day. The historical Buddha taught his followers that everything in this material world is deeply interconnected, vibrating beautifully in a giant, harmonious web of cosmic causes and conditions. You are not a separate, lonely, vulnerable, and forgotten island struggling frantically against a hostile, competitive ocean. You are a vital, beautiful, and fully protected drop within that very same cosmic ocean. The people who may have unfairly hurt you today, the difficult financial challenges that caused you intense stress last week, and the deep uncertainties that made you feel anxious about your destiny are all part of the temporary, passing weather of your human journey. The weather will always shift, the dark storm clouds will always disperse, but your true spiritual sky remains forever brilliant, silent, peaceful, wealthy, and completely safe from any external harm. Let the deep dawn wash away your evolutionary fear of the unknown future. Tomorrow is a completely unwritten page, an empty canvas, and you already possess the inner spiritual strength, intelligence, and wisdom to walk through it victoriously when the sun rises. But for now, in this pristine moment, your only spiritual assignment from the Zen masters is to radically, unconditionally trust the great current of life. Turn off the bright, noisy lights of your logical intellect completely. Stop searching for frantic answers to questions that do not matter this morning. Let the questions themselves dissolve like soft incense smoke into the deep, fresh void of your room. Feel the gentle, radiating warmth of pure peace wrapping around your entire nervous system like a heavy, protective, and unshakable armor of gold. You are completely forgiven for your past mistakes. You are immensely safe in this space, and you are deeply allowed by the universe to expand into your highest financial and spiritual potential. The words are fading away into the background. The internal chatter is fully silenced, and only the vast, calm space of pure restorative awareness remains active. Sink deeper into the dark, silent, cosmic lake that has no bottom. drift further down into the golden comfort of the night. Surrender your whole soul completely to the beautiful, infinite, and deeply healing ocean of deep, peaceful, and unbroken prosperity. Allow your physical body to fully merge with the silence around you. Every single muscle fiber in your back, your neck, and your limbs is now uncoiling, releasing the stored survival pressure of modern life. You are entering a state of absolute psychological emptiness, known in the ancient scriptures as sunyata. In this state, there are no expectations to fulfill, no identities to maintain, and no social games to play. You are completely free from the demands of your historical biography. You are simply a center of pure, resting awareness, floating effortlessly in a giant sea of cosmic intelligence. Let the soothing rhythm of the morning sun sweep away the very last traces of mental friction from your consciousness. Feel the profound, heavy weight of peace claiming your heart, making it beautifully still and deeply calm. You are gliding into the deep ocean of healing rest, where all suffering dissolves into absolute nothingness. As you step effortlessly, gracefully, and powerfully into the absolute brightness and unlimited potential of this morning, let go of even the subtle effort to listen to the sound of this voice. The sound of these words is merely a gentle wave, rising and falling softly on the surface of your vast internal ocean of deep peace. Your mind has successfully returned to its natural, sacred sanctuary, free from the heavy weight of social titles, human duties, and complicated historical narratives. You are no longer just a worker, a protector, an earner, or a frantic solver of life's complex problems. You are simply pure, unburdened presence, resting safely within the timeless, loving embrace of the universe. Every single cell in your physical body is now drinking deeply from the bottomless well of healing stillness, restoring your vital energy, repairing your nervous system, and renewing your spirit for the coming hours of wealth creation. There is absolutely nothing left for you to worry about, nowhere else you need to be at this exact millisecond of time, and nothing more you need to prove to the world to justify your basic human existence. You are completely at home in the cosmos, wrapped in absolute divine protection and the unshakable armor of the Dharma. Let the light comfort you like a mother. Let the silence heal your deepest emotional wounds, and allow yourself to expand fully, beautifully, and eternally into the deepest, most restorative frequency of your entire life. Walk now, beautiful soul, for you are completely at peace with the world, at peace with your past, and at peace with your glorious destiny. The universe is holding you. The sun is watching over you, and the peace of the Zen masters is vibrating within you. Let yourself drift away into the infinite light of pure, undisturbed abundance. Sink deeper, drift further, and disappear into the absolute quietness of the cosmic dawn. Allow the heavy blanket of cosmic silence to completely soothe your physical container, releasing the very last remnants of biological survival tension from your hands, your thighs, and your lower stomach. Allow your analytical mind to completely switch off, dissolving like a single drop of blue ink into a vast ocean of clear water. The background noise of the world is disappearing. The analytical thoughts are fading into nothingness, and only the pure, silent space of deep awareness remains. Sink deeper, drift further, and surrender your entire soul to the beautiful, infinite ocean of deep, peaceful, and restorative focus. The eternal space of the universe is wrapping around your soul, comforting your mind, and locking your awareness into absolute protection. You have found your true spiritual home, free from all regrets, fears, and dark shadows of yesterday. Wake up deeply now. Rest entirely in the light of the Dharma. Allow yourself to be fully carried away by the peaceful currents of the infinite golden morning. Open your eyes, let go of everything that binds you, and melt into the deep ocean of complete, unshakable, and eternal wealth.